We live. I want to talk about Shaquille O'Neal, wife, ex-wife Shaunie, saying she never really loved him. And it's something that I always push them in, always tell men. If you think your girl loved you and you have to prove something to her because you cheated on her, you dead wrong. If a woman really following your lead and following how you kicking the game that you kicking and following what you laying down as a man, whatever you doing and it's made tailor made for her, she will not leave you if you cheat on her. That's a fact. I always tell men that. If your woman left you and the reason is because you cheated, it's because she never loved you. Most times divorce is in because a man cheat. The woman has something to gain out of it. A woman will never leave a man who she really care about because he cheats. Yeah, she will be hurt. She'll express her feelings. She'll want some kind of accommodation. She will want you to feel her pain a little bit. But a woman will never leave a man who she really loves and care about if he cheats. It's never that serious. For Shaq then to come back and say after Shaunie O'Neal said that, I guess Shaq want to keep it kind of PC and say something like, I couldn't have loved me either. She didn't say she didn't love you because of something you did. She said she never loved you. From the moment she met you, she never loved you. That means you was a lick to her. That's all it was. So while you out here going around telling people you broke up your family, you did this, you did that, and you should have did things differently, you never had a chance to really have a family with her. She got locked in with you. Somebody put y'all together. She seen you as a lick, and she came at you as a lick. Got the kids in there with you. And always remember, a woman will put up with you for years just to run the play on you. A woman ain't gotta just come in and put a gun to you and say, "Give me your money." A woman will sit there with you and be locked in with you for 10, 15 years just to pull a lick off on you. Because if she's smart, she's not thinking about momentarily just winning. She's thinking about, if I could set up this lick with him, I could be set for life. And it does actually take some kind of sense for a woman to do that too. But like, just imagine. That's why I always tell men, never try to prove nothing to a woman. If you mess up, you cheat, whatever, you feel her pain for a while, but eventually you tell her, like, man, we gonna have to move on from this, or we just gotta stop seeing each other. Because if she'll always keep poking at you, throwing it in your face, making you feel guilty about what happened and all that, when it's really not that serious. A man cheating is never that serious. When a woman really loves you, she can get over anything. I promise you. When a woman really loves you, she will get over anything. So if a woman leaves you for any particular reason, I know how I feel though. When I was young, you be there with a girl and then you mess up and then she don't want to deal with you no more. And you thinking, if I could correct this one mistake, I could get her back to where I had her. That's not true. She didn't break up with you because of that mistake. That mistake is just an excuse for her to leave you. That's all it is. So that's why, if things don't go good with your girl, either tell her, wash your hands of the situation, or we gonna have to break up. You're not finna hold something over my head, or you're not gonna have me feeling the type of way. Cause a woman will never tell you, yeah, you cheated, yeah, you did this and you did that, but I never really loved you anyway. A woman will never tell you that. But a lot of guys don't realize that. So always remember, man, just because you cheat on her, she won't leave you. If she really feel like she can find somebody better, or if she feel embarrassed to the point to where this weak motherfucker cheated on me, yeah, she might try to go with a move on you. But most of the time, when a woman love you, she's vulnerable to you. She's open to you. She's willing and ready to do whatever that you tell her to do. Any mission you send her on, she'll do it with flying colors, because that's what they was made to do. So for her wanting to be out there on her own and to go back out there in the world just because you cheated on her, that's not a woman who is really down for you. So always remember, fellas, no matter what, never hold cheating on a woman over your head that much. Don't never let a woman guilt you into anything. Cause I see stuff where a guy told me, he was like, man, I got this job in another state, but my girl told me if I want to have my family, I'm not gonna take that job. Mind you, he over here in Louisiana making minimum wage, but saying like, man, damn, about women ain't go to the gym. Come on, man, I just hit the gym, man. Come on, man, don't do me like that, man. I can't help it, bro. My face always been chubby. I don't know, I don't know what you're thinking though, but that don't stop nothing with me, man. Got my girl in the house cooking red beans right now. 2 kids, 5 and 3 years old. Everybody happy over here, cuz I can teach you something though. Nah, I don't need no money or nothing like that, man. I just like to help people. That's all I like to do is help people though. And but I just be wanting guys to know like never put too much emotional attachment into women. Never do that. And I found out when somebody told me was like, man, hey man, it's good to love a woman, but never be in love with a woman. And when they said it, it made complete sense to me. So I want y'all to move the same way that I move. Never put, never feel like you not good enough to get a woman. Never feel like a woman only want a man because he look good or because he got a 6 pack. Like this guy talking about go to the gym. It could help, but never put them things above you. A man walking around with his head held high, observing the scene any way he go, controlling the scene every way he go, and the woman, she feel that energy. That's all you need to have. That's it. If you happy, you all the way good. Everything starts with you. The same way you feel nervous on the inside, the people who on the outside, they can see it in you. That's why people treat you a certain kind of way. Now, I ain't just figured it out, but I mastered it though to the point to where I do what I want in life. And if you got it more than me like that, well, shit, you ought to have the job you want, the career you ought to be able to talk to people how you want to. You ought to have the girl you want. Your girl ought to be listening to you and all that. But if not, shit, you should be checking me out, man, because I really got that. And I'm still getting better at what I do too. I just like teaching people, you know. But a lot of things I say, like, if you know more than me, like, you shouldn't have to listen to me then. But this for the people who really feel like I can help them. I like helping people. Nah, my girl ain't big like me, man. Like, what you like? God damn, man. You think I got a big ass gut or something, man? I'm a big football playing nigga, man. God damn, you acting like I'm a big pot belly nigga or something, bro. Like, it ain't like that. Come on, man. But nah, I done had beautiful women, cute, fine, sexy, all that. Like the woman, when you really want a woman who's is a woman that you want to sleep with, that's just sexual attraction. Then you got the woman that you want to have kids with. That's the sexual attraction, and she got a good mind and a good head on her shoulders too. There's different levels of type of women, you know, that you would want to be with for different situations. The same way women look at men and be like, he could get it the first night, but she know that that man will not be somebody that she could have a relationship with, and she'll respect him as that. The same way somebody come up who she see as a relationship type person, she play hard to get with him, and he wondering why he can't crack, and she playing hard to get and getting him to run around and all that. Like everybody put people in boxes, you know. That's just how life feels, though. But it's my first time going live, so you gotta bear with me a little bit. Shit, I wish somebody would ask me a question so I can answer it though. But now I never want to really take money for people. I really just want to help people out in life because I came from confidence not really there, really feeling like, damn, do I really deserve this? To the point to where I'm saying like, man, I gotta go out here and take it, man. Because when you at your low, you will have people who way lower than you treating you like you're really nothing. But then when you get up on your level, you'll really see like, damn, man, I got respectable people. I got people who got stuff going on, and they looking at me to solve their problems. So it all starts with you. But it ain't hard to get it on the first night. Shit, it ain't hard, man. If a woman feel comfortable with you, she's open to do anything you want her to do. So that's why I say the first thing is getting yourself together mentally, because everything you think in your mind, you know how people say what's going on in your mind is what goes on. The windows are eye of the soul. So your eyes show everything. If you're nervous, your eye will show it. If you're happy, your eyes will show it. If you're relaxed, that's mostly how I am all the time. I'm relaxed. I'm kind of just even keel. Your eyes will show it. And women see that. And if a woman see that a guy's kind of nervous, kind of standoffish, but he's trying to talk to her, you actually kind of scare him a little bit because they feel like, damn, what's going on? Why he scared? Why he nervous? So you got to be relaxed and be chill. You really need to lose weight bad before you try to give anybody advice to us. Stop eating Burger King and Popeyes every single day. Man, I had Popeyes yesterday too, man. Hey, I do need to get back in the gym how it was though, but shit, every day be rolling, man. I be getting that money, man. Shit. But I do need to get back in the gym though, how it was though. But all you see is my face. God damn, man. God damn, man. God. But shit, I just like helping people, man. I'm always help people. Nah, I don't really. You don't want to really make them laugh. You want to make them smile. Because a lot of times guys get there confused, and when they want to say, when I tell somebody to make a woman laugh, they want to tell them jokes and all kind of stuff like that. And that right there could put you in a clown category, and you don't really want it like that. Because I see a lot of guys out here who do make women laugh, but I'd rather make a woman smile, just by being cool and being smooth. That just make her comfortable with you. That's all that means. But you don't want to make them laugh too much. Because a lot of guys will come through with a script, reading them jokes and all kind of stuff like that, man. You don't want it like that, man. Just be yourself, be cool. Because the guy who got the strong face, just stale face all the time, and don't really play around too much, he could get it the first night too. Because a woman want a man who she feel like a protector. That's all it is. Smile come after the laugh. Like I'm just telling you what it is. Like, man, I'd rather a woman just smile, because a woman can smile if when you're in your right frame, she ain't gotta laugh. You ain't gotta be telling jokes and all that. But some people like that though. I just know what go for me, and I know what go for a lot of other people. I know what works and what don't work. I ain't never really have to make a woman laugh or nothing like that, but just her being around you, the good energy that you bring with her while y'all talking and conversating together, it will actually make her smile. And not go let who, not let who hit. Man, come on, man. I bet 80% when I step up to that plate. Barry Bonds couldn't do that shit. I ain't never worried about hitting a female. When you get to a point when you young, your goal in life is to knock down women and try to figure them out, because you start learning that everything you was told about a woman is not what it is. So then you have to go back in and rewire yourself and have to learn other things to figure out how the game really is. Most things with women is actually the complete opposite. So you have to retool yourself. But once you've been with enough women, you don't really even care about like just trying to knock women down like that. You really on to the next stage of your life, getting the one to have kids with, getting the one you can trust with things when you're not around, getting the ones that can hold things together. Like, it ain't all that serious just sleeping with women. A pimp, nah, I wouldn't have the heart to pimp. I never had a, I don't have the heart to mess over a man who I feel like I'm more mentally capable than. So I never had a heart to mess over a woman and make her sell her body for money. Nah. But it's always good to have a good mouthpiece though. It's always good to have a good mouthpiece. And y'all bear with me a little bit, because it's my first time going live and it's kind of, trying to figure things out. But I just seen the stuff with Shaunie O'Neal, and she was saying like, she put out a quote saying she never loved Shaq. And long before I ever seen that quote that came out today, I always said that I don't care who the guy is. A man with not a dollar in his pocket, his girl will stay with him if he cheats, just because she really follow him and she listen to what he say. If you got money and your woman leave you, she kind of been wanting to leave you. She just been looking for an excuse to leave you. That's all it is. And once you get the excuse of he cheated on her, that look good on the paper. So a woman will always pull that plug out when it's time to do it, though. But if Shaunie O'Neal really loved Shaq, she would have never left Shaq for cheating. I don't care if he cheated with 1,000 women. Kobe Bryant cheated on his wife. That you pretty sure that wasn't the only time, but she stayed with him though. I don't care what somebody say about a person relationship. If they still together years down the line, I salute that. Because a woman can never stay with a man. It starts to eat at a woman. If a woman with a weak man, it starts to eat at a woman. So she can't help but try to destroy you when she figure out that you're weak. Whether it be because you let other men stand over you, whether it be you let certain things happen to her and you don't protect her, whether it be you can't provide, whether it be sex, or whether it be you just don't get it. You never had the right answers to what to say, and she finding them right answers from somebody else. That'll eventually always lead to her leaving you. But if you holding it down in a lot of them areas, like your girl could be with you the rest of her life. He groomed her though. That was the thing though. These days they say a man who's older should never get with a younger woman, but like man, after you get to a certain age, the only thing that changed with them really is their body count. So if you did get them when they was younger, you will actually be in a better position. There's no when they say grooming, they make it seem like grooming to me is adult or middle to late age teenager with a little child. Like that ain't really the same thing as somebody who's 17, 18 with somebody who's older. Like, cause the only thing from the change from 17 to 18 to 28 to 30 with a woman is her body count. That's the only thing that's gonna change. She's not gonna be no smarter. She's not gonna develop more sense of awareness. A woman always was meant to be protected by the man. Yeah, I got a daughter. I got one. She's 3 years old, and I already see the differences in my son and my daughter. When my son wants something, hey man, go sit your ass down. You know what he do? He go sit down, or he go ask his mama. When I tell my daughter go sit her ass down, you know what she do? She put her head down. She start playing that role, hunch a little back, and then I learned something. Damn, if I don't react to her so quick, you know what she do? She pick her head up and see if I'm looking at her, and she put her head back down. So that's one thing I know. Women are already made to run game. So if you're dealing with women, I always say I don't believe nothing a woman says, so I don't really even try to dialogue with them back and forth. I thought I was a loser getting online on a Wednesday night. Then I seen you get online and realize there's another level of loser, and that's you. It make me feel better. That's what I'm here for, man. I'm here to make people feel better, man. That's what I do. I'm here to make people feel better, man. Shit. Online in real life, I'm the same person. Shit, I can go to the store right now and like it's nothing. Like life don't scare me. I'm not really worried about nothing. If I'm a loser and I'm the like bar for like a loser, shit. I hate to see what the average person is. Got my own business, do my own thing, take care of my kids, my girl happy. Shit. If I do fuck up, she ain't going nowhere. She tell me she don't know why she love me, but it is what it is. Shit. All love is just somebody gotta need you to love you. If your girl don't need you, she will never love you. That's what a lot of people don't realize. So when somebody tell me they love me or something like that, I just know that they need me. Shit. She gotta need me. And for me to be with her, I gotta need her. Whether it be that I need her to raise my kids or for her to handle certain things when I'm not around and I trust her to do that. I gotta need her for something. The same way she need me monetarily. She need me because I'm a good father. She need me because I'm a protector, provider, or sex. Everybody, whoever, like love is not just something that come out the air and, oh, you made for me, I love you. No. Oh, he cheated on you. He don't love you. She cheated. She don't love you. Like, nah. He still love you, but he cheated. Her, she just wants somebody else to lead the way for her, not you. That's all it is. How many girls did you get as a kid? Man, I ain't get no females as a kid, man. Zero. But it was because of me though. I always had the cutest chick in the class looking at me. When I did run up on something, it was always one of the ones that other guys like. Growing up in the neighborhood, I always had the cute chick in the neighborhood. Everybody telling me, you know, such and such like you and this and that. But I had to get myself together mentally. Like, if your confidence not there, you will shoot yourself in the foot before the race even starts. So that's one thing I try to help other men not do. Don't count yourself out or take yourself out the race before it even starts, man. Give yourself a chance. You never know how far you might get. But yeah, like getting women, it's easy. But like all that little stuff when you're younger and girls hitting you and teasing you and all that because they like you. Yeah, I had all that, man. It's, shit. Dudes say I need to lose weight though. That's the only thing though. But like smile, looks, all that, over 6 feet, like handsome, wide shoulders and all that. Like man, most women like me. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, nah. My feelings wouldn't get hurt if my girl leave me. Any, if you got this in your head, your feelings will never really get hurt. Remember this. This to everybody out there. Anything is possible from a woman. Anything possible. Always have that in your head. Never put nothing past them. If you do that, when something happens, it'll affect you a little bit, but it won't be a shocker. If you sitting at home and thinking she a virgin, when she going out, she with her friends and this and that, but she getting a train ran on her, you find out about something like that, it'll crush you. Always expect the unexpected. So nothing really shocks me. And that's how I want everybody to be. That's what I'm gonna tell my son when he get older and I can talk to him. Always expect the unexpected from a woman. Never expect somebody to act how you want them to act. That way, when they do act how you want them to act, it's actually worth more. That will make me give somebody 100 when they give me 50 or 25. Cause shit, you could have took 50 or 25 from me, but you actually gave me a little something. So I'm going to always go above and beyond what somebody else give me. Have I been to prison? No, I never. What at East Baton Rouge Parish Prison? So if you get locked up in Baton Rouge, you going to a parish prison anyway. So I guess it's like jail, but yeah, I've been to East Baton Rouge Parish Prison. It was, and the funniest shit, it was for contempt of court. Not going to court for like simple possession, marijuana charges, or like speeding tickets, something like that. And it was like I went to court, I went to jail, and I'm like, damn man, I'm about to get a sign out bond. I'll be out. I ain't even gonna go to the back. I'm in the little holding cell. Like most people go to the holding cell and they get out. But shit, I went to the little TV court. I think over the weekend, like that Monday, I went to the TV court, and I'm like, shit, I'm seeing guys get released and all that, telling them to go. How you go? Go sign out bond, sign out bond. I get up there, and the judge was like, why didn't you come to court on this day? And mind you, this stuff from like 3, 4 years before. I don't know why I ain't come. I just ain't give a fuck. I was young. I ain't care. I'm like, shit, my grandma was sick. Okay, she flipped the page over. Why you ain't come on this day? Damn. My grandma was still sick. This was 6 months later, sir. 5 days. Why you ain't come on this day? Man, I don't know. Fuck. 5 days. Why you ain't come at this time? 5 days. It was like 15, I think 15 or 20 days I did in the parish, but it wasn't nothing, man. Shit. I always tell everybody, man, the same people who in the streets is the same people who in jail. So if you good on the streets and you a stand up guy in the streets, you'll be a stand up guy in jail too. So it ain't no difference. No need to put on the act or nothing. I do paintless. What's my business? I do paintless dent repair. Like people who get like hail damage on their vehicles and stuff like that. I fix the hail damage on vehicles. I fix like dents and dings that people get in car lots. When they at like Walmart or something like that. I fix dents and dings. And I wouldn't be doing that either if it wasn't for my son. When my girl got pregnant, I said I had to quit playing around, find a career, stick to it, and give it my all. And I told myself, give yourself a 5-year plan, see where you at then. And that first year, I had checks, $280, $300 that first year. But like shit, I just got paid Monday, shit, $3,000. The week before that, $3,200. Like I get paid every week, but it's a long process. And this is like my 5th year doing it too. So I tell everybody too, pick a career, stick with it, and really give it your all. The more time you put in on a career, the more money and success you will see out that career. And it's kind of fun being actually known for doing something. You might just be a barber or something, but when people know you for being a barber, it feels good. When somebody called me the dent guy, I don't really take offense to that. It kind of feels good. The name of my business is Legacy PDR, but I don't even think that it's on Google no more because I checked like try to check out my analytics like a month ago, and I think I need to call the Secretary of State back up to get it back listed. But I was killing them, man. I had like 28 reviews, all 5 stars, and I got all my reviews just from talking though. Like the dents, that's easy work. I trained for that, so I do that great. But all my good reviews came from just talking to customers. I done sat out there 3 hours, 4 hours talking to customers about life and stuff. I like it. Manhood took, or any friend? Fuck no, man. Fuck no. If somebody would get their shit, they manhood took, they would never even say that. Me, I wouldn't let it happen. Like I died before I let that happen. I gotta live the rest of my life with that on my mind. I wouldn't let it happen. But I did hear somebody who I grew up with, and they used to walk around real tough. They started out 17, 18, always going to jail. 6, 7 months here or there, 6, 7 months here or there, always going to jail. Then one day, they came out, they was walking around head down after that. And somebody who pops worked at a prison talking about like something happened to them, but like it was crazy. Like I wasn't really cool with him out like past like 16, 17 though, because he wanted to be a gangster. I wanted just to be chilled out. Not Angola. Angola is the state penitentiary. East Baton Rouge Parish Prison is just a jail that's out here in Baton Rouge, in East Baton Rouge Parish, in Scotlandville, Louisiana. I guess Scotlandville got like its own little city, but yeah. But stay out of jail though, man. Even when I see like a jail video on TV or a jail video on YouTube, I click off it. I don't like seeing jail. I feel like that's a jinx or something like that. And the crazy part, I do a lot of work for dealerships in Baton Rouge. So I was working at a dealership, and they actually hire guys who come from prison, come from Angola. And I seen somebody. I'm watching a little video on YouTube about prison, and somebody died, and they was burying the guy on Angola land. And one of the guys who was using a shovel, digging the holes, I was like, damn, that's one of the guys who washed cars while I fixed dents at. So that was kind of crazy seeing a guy who washed cars and somebody who I talk to once a week, every week that I'm there. He was in Angola and did like 15, 20 years or more. And it was crazy seeing him on that video digging that grave for that guy with a shovel. Angola is real. It's real back in time. I ain't giving shit up, man. Ain't fuck that. I ain't giving nothing up. I don't want to take nothing from nobody. It ain't that serious, man. If you giving it up in there, you would give it up out. You already giving it up out here. I ain't giving it up out here. If you taking shit in there, you already taking it out here. I ain't taking nothing out here. Shit, it ain't that serious, man. It ain't that serious. But yeah, that was kind of crazy seeing the guy who I'm talking to every day, and he telling me like, man, I ain't trying to go back. Older guy, like 45, 50 years old. But it was crazy seeing him on that video digging a hole for somebody who died in Angola with a shovel, and he knowing that he's a free man now. So I'm just answering people questions, whatever they got going on. I just wanted to get on live because I wanted to try it out and kind of get a feel for it. But they got a lot of bigger and better things coming, man. You stick with me, you could go places. I promise you that. I put a lot of people on game with a lot of things out here in life. Most of the time, I'm good when somebody asks me a question. That way I could go on and just get a game. But I could, freestyle too. But it's not that hard, man. Life is always what you make it. It's always what you make it. It's successful people over 6 feet. It's successful people under 6 feet. It's successful people. It's people who got women who dark as night. It's people who got women bright as the sun. Like it's no set look to success. Never feel like somebody else will get something or deserve something over you because they have a certain look. More times than not, your mind or your mouthpiece could generate anything you want in life. That's the reason people like that movie Leonardo DiCaprio had when he was like a scammer or something like that, telling people he could fly planes and all this crazy shit, and he didn't know how to do none of that. It's a reason. They got people really out here in life who live like that. Anything is possible to them. And I know anything's possible too, but the only thing I got is like I'm not focused at times. So if you focus and you really want something out of life and you really go for it how you supposed to go for it, you will always win, I promise you. I don't care what family the other person came from or that you came from, you competing with. A good attitude with focus is hard to beat that. I promise you. Can't nobody stop nobody. You in America. This the land of the free. This the land of if you want it, go get it. Nobody can stop you. I promise you that. Even if you fat like me, man, you could be fat. If you ain't fat, you could be fat like me. Get the girl you want, have the kids you want, all that, man. Shit. If I could do it, you could do it. You got a good attitude. I gotta always have a good attitude. One thing with business, I got my own business, so I tell a lot of guys who want to start businesses, the main part of starting and having a business is becoming a people person. The product is gonna be there. The product gonna sell itself. But the thing is, you as the business owner will make everything go. If people like you, people will spend money with you. People will give you their last if they like you. But people wouldn't even give you the money that they already allocated to just throw away because they don't like you. If you give people a bad vibe, they don't want to spend money with you. But if you make them feel good about what they're doing, they'll spend money with you. You can see it every day. Somebody come to a car lot and they actually ready to buy a car, but then they talk to the wrong salesperson. And the next thing you know, well, I got to talk to my girl. I got to do this. I got to do that. They start making excuses for them not to even go ahead with the paperwork. You got some guys who will come there with somebody else who get in a car, and then the salesman talk them into getting one, and they be like, "Damn, I ain't even come here for that." That's kind of how life works. Anything that you want to move, life is like chess, and you control every piece on the chessboard. We all control individual pieces on the same chessboard. I just can't let you make the move before me or make the move better than me. That's it. The chessboard. We all in the same game. We all move the same way. A lot of times people who are depressed, they don't feel like they're part of the world, so they don't move like they're part of the world. But no matter how much you feel like you're not part of the world and you're in a shell, you are actually in the world though. So you get the throwaway, you get whatever that's left over. You don't really get the good results how you want. The people who attack life, them the ones who get the good results that they want. That's why anybody who's rich, anybody who got money, anybody who's successful family wise, anybody who that should be admired because it take a lot to be successful in America. It take a lot to have things. It take a lot to even want things, you know. But I promise you, if you following me or you subscribe to my channel, like we gonna go on this journey together. Whether I'm on here or in life, getting the politics, whatever, I'm gonna help people wherever I go. Like it ain't no stuff just for YouTube, just because I don't know how to talk to people in real life. I'm better at talking in real life, but I'm still gonna help people wherever I go. I can't help it. That's how I feel. That's what I was called to do, so I'm gonna do it. But I'll be back, man. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. I don't see no more questions coming in. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And if you got any questions, post questions on my videos, and I'll be sure to get back at you or catch me on the live, and we gonna go from there. I don't even know how to get off this motherfucker. I guess I'm stuck on here then now.